Well, hello YouTubers, this is Bob Hickman. It is so good to be back with all of you. Well, I tell you, I've got my magic witch hat here, and the letters have been coming in, and I've been putting the names in the hat, and we're going to draw out 10 more names today and see what Spirit has for you guys. But before we get into all that, give me just a moment and let me attune to the spirit world. Okay. My spirit guide Fletcher's back here. He says hi to all of you. Okay, well, going into our hat, we're going to draw out our first name today. And this is comes in from Facebook from Morris Nelson. And Morris writes, wanting to ask about if he's going to see Gina again. Yeah. Morris, I want you to watch. I keep getting the month of September around this as significant. I get the sense that this person that you want to have in your life, I'm getting a lot of kind of blocked energy around them right now. I feel like they've got to close out some stuff. But it looks like it's around September that you're able to kind of reconnect. So if in the next few months they seem a little distant, don't be afraid. It's just they're closing out stuff. But I keep seeing September as a turning time. Okay? Thanks for writing. All right, going back into our magic hat. Let's see. Our next one is from Annalisa Bastiani. Wants to know about acting and singing as a career. Yeah. Yeah, I do feel you have a calling in that area. You have an artist theme and a communicator theme on your chart. And I keep feeling as we get into 2013, this is a significant year. Next year is going to be an important year because I do see meetings around you. And I keep getting you meeting somebody, and it's a producer. He's connected to music. He may be a music producer, but he's somehow working with something with a stage show, like a musical. But I do see you making a connection in January 2013. One of the things that I want you to work on is having an agent. I get the sense that you don't have somebody around you right now who's working on your behalf, and I feel you want to put some energy into an agent. But I do see that that opening up for you. It is on your chart. And there's also something coming next year about casting for a movie as well. So I do want you to get that agent, okay? But you're on the right path. Just keep going, okay? Thanks for writing. All right, going into our hat. Let's see here. We got Rachel Adia. Yeah, hi, Rachel. Rachel writes about Emmanuel. He wants to know a little bit about Emmanuel. Well, you know, Rachel, I got to tell you, I get a past life link here between you two, and there's a connection here, and it goes back to World War II. I believe you were both children, and you were separated by the Nazis. You were like friends, but you were in a concentration camp. But you're back now, and that attraction energy is because each of you have missed each other for a long time. You know, I feel like in terms of going forward here, you ask about, is this going to go forward? I got to be honest, I keep feeling that Emmanuel has some emotional healing to do, and I feel like this is going to take a while. But as we get to the later part of the year, around November, December, I feel that he'll be in a better place to really evaluate being in a relationship. So take it slow. Now let's see how that goes, okay? But you do have a past life link, but I think that's wonderful. Thanks for writing. All right, let's see here. Going back into our hat. Our next letter is from Corey and Jamie Gonzalez. Wants to know about the father. Yes. I got to tell you here. Fletcher keeps talking. He said the father's always around. Your dad is around you, and he's at peace. They show me that during his life, he struggled. There were some addiction issues around him, but he doesn't have that now. He's at peace. But he's been coming around a lot, and he keeps saying, he said, I put these two together. So he's talking about your marriage, and it does look like that he actually had a hand in bringing you and your husband together. And he says something about, he says, well, you know, she needed a protector. She needed a protector. So it looks like that's your husband is a protector, and your father arranged that, okay? But I do pick him up around you. He is at peace, and he says he's healed, okay? Thanks for writing. All right, going back into our witch hat, we've got Brigitte Krijan. I hope I said that correctly. Wants to know about her spirit guide who's around her and how to connect. Yeah. You've got around, you know, I keep picking up around you. There's a nun. She's actually a Polish nun. Her name is Sister Faustina. She's around you in spirit. She's actually a saint now, Saint Faustina. But she's around you. She keeps away healing gifts. And you have a gift for doing healing. Not just physical healing like Reiki, which I think you should do, but also emotional healing. But Brigitte, I want you to research her. I want you to get her book. It's the autobiography of Saint Faustina, okay? Faustina, Faustina. You'll find it's very famous. But I do pick her up around you, and I do see her blessing you and helping you. You also want to meditate every day. That's very important. Just spend a few minutes, fill yourself with light, and call her in. She's around you. All right? Thanks for writing. All right, going back into our hat here, we've got John Briesman. John writes about the aliens and are we in danger? Well, first of all, John, let me tell you, there's a lot of people out there creating panic. We do not have to be afraid of the alien presence. The fact is the aliens have been on Earth already for thousands of years. This is not something that just happened. The thing is, the aliens are very advanced, and they're holding back. They're watching us because, you know, they're a little afraid. They think we're kind of violent, which I don't blame them. They're very advanced. They've gone beyond war. They're not hateful. And I want you to watch, you know, 2012 is really a big year for alien phenomena. And I believe as we go through this year, we're going to really start to see a lot more UFO sightings, a lot more people claiming contact. And these people are not crazy. This stuff is really happening. But I want you to let go of the fear. And I want you to think about, wouldn't it be nice to have some new friends? And think of the things we could learn. They could learn from us too, I imagine. You know, so we're each going to help each other. The aliens are not here to take us over. If they wanted to do that, they could have already. I'm going to do more videos in the coming months about the alien presence, so do keep it here. Anyways, hope that answers your question. Thanks for writing. Alright, going back into our hat here, our next letter is from Marigold Ruff. And she asked about music career. Yeah. Or should she do makeup also? Well, actually, hon, I do feel you have a very strong gift of channeling. And channeling means you're able to draw knowledge and information from the spirit world. And I do feel you should explore the music area. Right now, they show me there's a lot of purple light around you. Purple means you're getting input and direction from the spirit world. And interestingly, I pick up around you Jerry Garcia in spirit. I know that sounds crazy, but seriously, I do. I keep hearing his voice, and it's like he says, I'm with her, I'm pushing her. And it's like he's trying to get you onto that path. Some of this is actually past life connection, because you did have a previous life. It was in the 1950s. And you were kind of a beatnik person. You loved music then, but you died young. Unfortunately, it was a drug overdose. And Jerry Garcia is around you now to keep you on the straight and narrow path. But you're definitely opening to the spirit, and I want you to keep going. Okay. Thanks for writing. Oh, also, as far as makeup, it's not a choice of either or. It's both. Do makeup and do music. They're both in harmony. Okay? Thanks for writing. Alright, our next letter is from Stephanie Sulchka. I love the names. You guys have the best names. That's a cool name. Yeah, questions about her grandmother's spirit. Yeah. You know, I do pick up a grandmother in spirit around you. And it's interesting because she keeps talking about changes in career for you here. And she's talking about schooling. It looks like you're supposed to go back to school. And I do feel like over in 2013, you're going to start doing some schooling here. And I keep getting a connection, interestingly, around the arts, graphic arts for you. And I'd like you to look into something with like graphic design, graphic arts. You have a lot of creative energy. But your grandma's telling you she's going to go back to school, okay? Thanks for writing. All right. Our next letter out of our magic hat is Ben Izzy Dorshik. Wants to know about romance. Yeah, the month of August is significant around this for you. I keep seeing somebody around you. You make a connection, and the funny part is you meet them at a movie theater, of all places. But you're at a movies in August, and they're like in the line next to you, and you end up talking. But that's where I see it, okay? So hang in there, not much longer it'll be August. Thanks for writing. All right, our next letter comes from Missy at Missy Loves JKMJ2. This came from Twitter. Hello, Missy. Nice to hear from you. Thanks for writing. Yeah. You know, I do pick up around you a number of people in spirit. And I get a lady on your mom's side, I would call it a grandmother on the mother's side here. She's around you, and she keeps talking about, so I hear her voice saying, tell her to remember forgiveness. She's like the golden rule and compassion, because it looks like you've been in a place of struggle emotionally here. And your grandma says, tell her to forgive and to move forward, okay? And there's interesting, I want you to also keep talking. I get a number of musicians around you in spirit. Michael Jackson is around you. Now, don't let that go to your head. He visits a lot of people. But he's helping you. I do think you have a very strong gift in dancing, and I want you to keep doing that, okay? And it's funny, I keep getting an audition around you. And I feel like next year won't be till 2013, but I see you auditioning for some sort of thing. It's like a video or some sort of production where it'll be filmed. So anyways, Michael Jackson has an interest in you. Keep going. Thanks for writing. All right. Now, let's see. You know, that was 10. I'm going to draw out one more for good luck, okay? So we're going to do 11 today. I'll break my rule. All right. All right, our 11th one is, the lucky person today is Tejano3. That's an interesting question. Tejano3 wants to know, can people be spiritually bound? Like, are they connected at a soul level? And the answer to that is, well, not bound in the sense that they're locked in, they can never be free of each other. But people have to think about this in terms of soul contracts. People in the spirit world make agreements. We all do it. We agree to choose our family. We agree to choose our partners, our friends. And so many times when we meet people in this life, this accounts for why sometimes we meet them, it seems so strangely familiar. It's because we've met them before. And we met them from the other side, and we agreed to meet in this life. So people can be bound, but it's a contract, and contracts are flexible. So, anyways, I hope that answers that. So, yes, people can be spiritually connected and bound, if you want to say the word. Thanks for writing. Well, guys, that's all I'm going to get to today, but thank you for being here. Listen, if you haven't seen my previous video, I put it up a few days ago on the I Ching. You want to learn about I Ching magic, check it out. I think you'll enjoy it. And listen, keep it here at Spirit Channel. We got more amazing videos coming. We're going to have a video coming up soon about Aki Therese, a friend of mine who visited. We're also going to have another video coming about the mystical, wish-fulfilling Buddha. So, keep it here. We got a lot coming. And, of course, next week we'll have another Messages from the Spirit